Hello everyone, and in this video I'm going to be translating Chapter 7 of Digimon Dreamers, which is in the May 2022 issue of Saikyo Jump. As always, we've got our free poster, or no, it looks like it's a poster on this side, and then it's also we get like a paper playmat for Yu-Gi-Oh!, which I guess works with this Yu-Gi-Oh! Rush Duel deck that also comes with this issue. So I'm not super familiar with Yu-Gi-Oh! I remember having lots of the cards as a kid, but nobody actually knew how to play the game. We just kind of all had the cards. The only card I remember, besides the Blue Eyes White Dragon one, is Feral Imp. And there's also these ones from the Demon Slayer spin-off, which is running in Saikyo Jump, which is Kimetsu Gakuen. I'm not sure what these do. But I'm sure it tells me in this, but all I really care about at the moment, at the very least, is the Digimon Dreamers, because I'm really enjoying this comedy Digimon manga. So let's have a read and I'll translate as we go along. So, of course, we have Pulsemon with the arm of Bulkmon, just one arm of Bulkmon, and Bokumon hanging out in a little monk's outfit, but it for some reason just reminds me more of a hoodie than a monk's outfit. I like the idea of Bokumon in a hoodie. So yeah, this one's called the Ruins of Sandiramon. So Sandiramon is the snake Deva, and we're aiming for the strongest evolution. So here we have them going, oh! And they're all standing looking very cute. And we have them calling for Pulsemon's tamer Ritsu, and they're calling him to the digital world. And their little chants like Digimon, Digimon Mon, Digimon, Digimon, Digimon Mon. It's kind of cute. I was kind of hoping it'd be Mon Mon Digimon Pendulumon from the Digimon Pendulum commercial, but I know it's just Digimon, Digimon, Digimon Mon. Still cute. And we have Bokumon doing some magic summoning, but we haven't drawn in the cute little ties that make it look like a hoodie, so we have here, but not here, so it looks more like a monk's outfit. I still want it to be a hoodie though. And we have Pulsemon welcoming Ritsu, and Ritsu's not happy about this. He was in the middle of something, and Patamon's like, oh, I guess he was playing a game in his world, so he's playing video games. And then we have them sort of saying how today we're going to go to the ruins that are nearby. And Ritsu's like, ruins? And we have Pulsemon saying about how it may be the way to break the curse, and the secret of the curse may be at this nearby ruins that's nearby the Asuna village. And Pulsemon says he wants to evolve more. So they go to these ruins with some Digimoji on this giant rock. And then he's like, it's a puzzle to get inside. And Ritsu's kind of off-put by this. He thinks it's kind of spooky, doesn't really want to do it. And he's saying, nope, this is scary, I'm going home. And then we have Pulsemon saying that their bond is strong. And Ritsu's saying, didn't I just say that I don't want to go inside, this is bad? And Bokumon's picking up a rock. Surely this will be important later. Pulsemon then uses his Bulkmon arm to make a hole to enter the ruins, and then Ritsu's saying how he just destroyed it, and it's kind of like how we should destroy the curse, and they're going to go ahead and go for it. And he's like, that looked like it should be strong, it should be really hard to bust through, but you still did it. I love Pulsemon. So then we're still dragging Ritsu through because he doesn't want to go. Bokumon is shushing him because he is just screaming, saying, this is bad. And then we have Sandiramon, again, the snake Deva from Tamers, very spooky looking, also a perfect level. And then he does the usual, like, who dares disturb my slumber kind of deal. And Ritsu is screaming. Because I would too, because look how small the humans are, and the human and Digimon, and look how giant that snake is. That's horrifying. So Ritsu is very clearly not too happy about this, and Bokumon says, this is where Sandiramon sleeps. This is his sleeping place. And Pulsemon just straight up asks him about the curse, and he says, I want to break the curse. And Sandiramon's still fairly annoyed about being woken up. He's saying it's a punishable sin for waking him up. And then Bokumon says that he has a stone. And also we have Ritsu being very frightened by the whole thing. So he's like, is this some special stone that can seal him, or some magic stone? And then we have, no, I just took it because it was cute. Thanks, Bokumon. Sandiramon, still not super happy about this whole thing. And Ritsu is really not happy about the fact that he just took this stone because it was cute and not to be useful. Then we have Patamon saying how it's, maybe it'll be friendly. And Ritsu is still not handling this news particularly well. And then we have Sandiramon still very angry. And he's like, what's that inside his mouth? It's a weapon. So then we have Pulsemon after the attack saying, hey, that's really dirty. And then Sandiramon's like, dirty? And then Pulsemon spits on him. And then he says, that's basically what you just did. You basically just spat on us. And Bokumon and Ritsu both say, yeah, he's right, that is correct. And Sandiramon's like still not really knowing what's going on. And then we have Pulsemon sneezing and saying, okay, that makes it evil. Evil? That makes it equal. I can't talk today, my apologies. And Sandiramon says that's 100% not right. Like, you're mistaken. So then we have Sandiramon bringing out his weapon from his mouth, and then detaching it from his mouth and holding it in his tail. And he says that this has made me very angry, which makes sense, you've just spat on him, that's not fun. And he charges in for the attack. Pulsemon is able to block with Bulkmon's arm, and basically Sandiramon says that this isn't good, and he also calls him a chibi, which is kind of the insult they keep on using for Pulsemon throughout this series. And he says that he may look chibi, but inside of him he has the power of Bulkmon. And then we have Sandiramon saying, what did you say? And Pulsemon uses Bulkmon's foot and his head, and he just continues to kind of mock him a little bit. And also, look how cute he is. And also, look how cute Sandiramon is here. So he's like, this is my secret technique, which is, I love that. And then he uses his electric strike, which we saw in the last chapter. And we have Sandiramon kind of hurt by this. And he says this is the power of evolution, and talks about how there's the curse and how they're hitting it. And then we have basically him saying, I'm just going to have a little bit of a nap. And they're saying how Sandiramon about the curse, and maybe they should wake him because Sandiramon seems to know something. And then we have Bokumon saying, a Sunaromit. And he says that he was going to bring it as an offering to the ruins, but now he's asleep. And then he was just going to use this as an offering instead of, waking the angry Sandiramon. But then Sandiramon wakes up to the smell of the meat and says that, or thinks, he's going, he's just attacking. And he's like, oh no, Sandiramon, go back to sleep. I love the faces here. But it says it'll continue next time, so still running. I, for some reason, thought we'd get a perfect evolution in this issue, but we didn't. So I'm guessing maybe next time to fight Sandiramon, because we all forgot about the offering apparently. But anyway, that was this month's chapter of Digimon Dreamers in the May issue of Saikyo Jump. So that is exciting. So let me know in the comments what you thought about this chapter and also your predictions for next month's chapter. I don't know, I didn't expect it to go on this long. Since it's going on this long, I wonder if we will get it compiled in an actual book, or if it'll just be out of, the only way to read it is out of Saikyo Jump. The last Digimon series that was in Saikyo Jump, the Appmon Gakuen, only went for 6 issues, so this one's already beating it, but that never got compiled, but it'll be interesting to see. So yeah, let me know what you think in the comments, like this video, and of course subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you on the next one. Bye!